definitely not a way to start the inspection. You can already see the crawl space door is it's kind of rigged together here. And this is usually not good because definitely animals can get in. And you can tell that nobody's been down here in a while. Let me take a peek inside. And usually my daily routine of making sure there's no animals down here. But you gotta see this, man. I just got a glimpse of this. On that last video I posted camel crickets. Wow, look how many there are. Wow. Let me get the camera fixed a little bit. Wow. Look at the amount of crickets. Look at all the babies. I just mentioned that in my other video. Like they're all just hopping around. I tell you what, if you're grossed out by this stuff, you cannot come into crawl space. Fortunately, these things don't creep me out. Now, if there were roaches, yeah, different conversation. But I've seen that. So, all right, let's get back to what we were doing. Some animal fecal matter. Some hair. This is, look at that right there. Some damage to the subfloor. Looks like they had a plumbing leak and they sprayed some foam. Now this is a landlord special. This landlord has had this house rented for years and hasn't done much of anything to it. You can tell there's no vapor barrier down here, there's no moisture protection. This crawl space seems pretty tall, so it's getting some airflow. Got a little bit of mildew buildup on the wood. Here's your AC. Definitely condensating a little bit. Still pretty early in the morning. It's been very cool this morning, so we're not going to get a lot of condensation dripping. We're just going to make sure. I like to kind of give these places a good once over. Go back to my truck, grab my stuff. But the once over is usually getting the spider webs out of the way and taking a video so you guys can see offhand what I'm about to get myself into. Look at all that fungus. Alright, I'll take the fungus thing back. That is nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. So these were called termite shields. They put those on in the past. Now, I'm sure they're probably still using them now, but I've actually seen subterranean termites come up, go up around, and just go around that. Termites are blind. They can't see, so they don't know that that's a termite shield. So here's another. Some more damage to some subfloor. Oh my god. Look at this porch. Those crickets. Like bats. Just laying there waiting. That's crazy. Just you can tell this place takes on some rainwater. So all those holes you see down there and those blocks, that was from no reality what they should have done is they busted these out with hammers to do a termite treatment. So every one of these cells on a block foundation home have to be drilled out, and termiticide needs to go inside here, kind of build a barrier. So you can just go in with the drill bit, make a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch hole, put in your hose bit and pump chemical in there. But you can see this company just grabbed a hammer. God knows when that happened. And just busted out holes. And I'm still not 100% that nothing's down here. So I'm sorry if I gotta use my extra light. I hear the dog upstairs barking. There's a big old pit bull next to her, scared the living daylights out of me. Friendly though. Pit bulls get a bad rap. Actually, great family dogs. Just they're tough, and some people just train them to fight and do all kinds of nasty stuff. But no reality, they're great family dogs. Look at this moisture problem. You hear a dog upstairs. Look at that. That's all wood rot. He's gonna have a hard time with this one. So far it looks like money, money, money. Moisture conditions. This is the front of the house. So this right here is just right behind the front porch. You see all the rust there. This isn't the greatest of neighborhoods. I don't know what he's gonna sell this house for, or what it's listed, but a lot of problems. Look at that. That is fungi. Man, those crickets are just huge. Got some electrical stuff here. Doorbell. The fungus is bad. They gotta need to do something about this moisture problem in here. It's definitely taking on some rain. Some rainwater comes in right to that foundation. And I'm not really being hard on these houses, man. I'm here to tell you that what I'm showing you here is exactly what I got to list on my reports. You know, we have fungus, you know, some areas underneath the bathroom, you know, have wood rot. You know, I'm not going to list that there's a gazillion, you know, crickets everywhere. I keep hearing noises, but it's probably from the crickets landing on the plastic over there. Definitely don't want to counter anything. Cats in these kind of neighborhoods, they'll come into the crawl space and hang out. There's an old shoe. Here we go. There's a carcass of some kind. So something definitely died down here. Got in and couldn't quite make it out. Who knows? Finds all kinds of stuff in these crawl spaces. Yeah, just yesterday I just posted a video about, I just showed you a couple of camel crickets. And I said, this is nothing. I go in the houses where the crawl spaces are covered in camel crickets. Got a mushroom. Probably wouldn't advise eating one of those, but if you see mushrooms growing in your crawl space, that's not a good sign. Obviously it means you've got too much moisture. You've got to do something about that. It's too much. A little moisture, you know, it happens. See, nothing is air sealed tight here. What happens in your house, air you're breathing, finds its way one way or another when you own a crawl space home. Seal it up to the best you can. Now they just put a piece of plywood down, piece of wood down underneath this water heater. I don't know what's up with this electrical line. Is it hooked up to anything? I'm not sure. I don't even know where it's going. But seeing the condition of this place, you can tell they did a bunch of work here. Had some plumbing issues. Yeah, and growing plants, it's not usually a good sign either. But you can see the rust forming at the bottom. Bottom of this water heater. I'm trying to figure out if that clay is from subterranean termites. Because we have major problems with those here. Major problems. Last thing you want to do is inspect a house that has termites and not mention that there's any termites, or you kind of missed out on them. You weren't able to see or do a good inspection, at least in obvious places. If it's a place where you really don't have much access, it is what it is. Oh boy, that came right up. God. No, we have a lot of landlords that they don't take too much care of their investment. Even just the basic vapor barrier. Try things, keep things okay. Because there will be a time you're going to flip this. Look at that fungus. So you can see when these air conditioning duct lines, they condensate, they start rotting out the floors. Look at all these guys. See how close we can get to them. Alright, well, I've definitely seen enough here. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys keeping this channel alive. Thank you. God bless.